Well, hello everybody. Well, I'm back to do another video. Alright guys, what do you think about this impeachment thing going on? Huh? What do you think? Are we gonna lose a president? Is this gonna be a political assassination? Is it gonna go all the way? Is it gonna go all the way to the Senate? And are they gonna get rid of this president? Is he gonna make it to the 2020 election? What do you think? Do you think he's gonna make it that far? I do. I think he's gonna make it to 2020, right? Time to vote and this and that, right? Because I guess what? I'm voting Donald Trump. Let's go Trump. So, I know. I was just doing the pitch to kind of see if I can get y'all to interact with me. I know. I'm not very good at it. I'm still working on it. Okay. Now, do you think that Donald Trump will get impeached? Right? Do y'all think he's going to get impeached by the Senate? Do you think the Senate is going to take forever with their ruling? Right? Because that's one of the things that people are talking about right now is that do you think that the Senate should handle it quickly or take their time and do this in the public eye and stretch it out and that kind of stuff, right? So what do you think? Do you think that we should stretch it out, or do you think we should do it quickly? Now, I want to go through a couple of pros and cons of doing it quickly, and a couple of pros and cons of doing it slowly. Right? Now, the pros and cons on doing it quickly. Now, the pros would be that obviously will prove that Donald Trump is not guilty of anything. They'll dismiss it all, and then we can move forward as a nation with new things, new topics, this and that, right? Now, what are the cons of doing that, right? Now, the cons of doing that, it'll make it look like it's just political, like the Republicans just won't impeach Donald Trump because he's a Republican, right? And then they'll keep bashing on it and saying, oh, well, the Republicans looking out for the Republican, right? Now, if you leave it up to the Democrats, right, with the impeachment and stuff like that, if it was up to them, they would want to do it quickly, right? But they would want to do it quickly because once they know that they're going to lose in the Senate, they're going to want to get this over with, right? Get out of the limelight, get out of the light so that they can either work on something else that's against Donald Trump, or to hope that it dies down before the 2020 elections, right? Because some of these Democrats are up for re-election now, so they're going to want to kind of kill that off real quick. Okay, they don't want to keep that in the news cycle. But other than that, I mean, there's really no really good pros and cons, right, for an impeachment hearing in the Senate. But what's the pros and cons of a long one, right? What can we get out of a long impeachment trial in the Senate? Now, if it's a long impeachment trial, guess what? They get to call witnesses. They get to call people to come before the stand, right? And guess who they're going to want to call? They're going to call Joe Biden. They're going to want to call Hunter Biden. They're going to want to call Adam Schiff, right? They're going to want to know what he wants. They're going to want to call Lisa Page. They're going to want to call what's the other guy? Comey. They're not going to call Comey, right? They're going to want to call all these people who played a vital role in the outcome that we're in now, right? Now and that's the thing, is that they don't want these people in front of the stands, right? They don't want them in front of the people, because guess what? If it makes it to the Senate, which it will, and we do this long, drawn-out trial, guess what? All the people that didn't want to be in all this will get brought before everybody, and they'll do it in public. right? They're going to do it in the eyes of the public. Let them see what's really going on. Okay? But not only that, is I'm pretty sure, I want to say that I'm 100% sure that Donald Trump has a few tricks up his sleeve, right? And not like saying tricks like, oh, they're lies and stuff like that. I mean tricks like I'm willing to bet he has information that he's just holding on to and waiting for the right moment, because why else would he want this to go ahead and go to the Senate? And it's not because he thinks he's going to get away with it. I think it's because this would be the perfect opportunity to get some of these son of bitches out in the public, right? Because even if you can't lock some of these politicians up, at least you can get them out of office. Right? You get them out of office and you take that from them. I mean, you know, that's always an option. But I would like to see these people paraded in front of the people, right? And I would like to see some of them actually go to jail, because if you keep talking about how you're trying to restore justice in America, right? You want to restore justice in America, this is how you do it. You start locking people up. Right? You start putting people in jail. You start holding people accountable. Okay? Because too long these politicians have stole from us, who have lied to us, who are constantly trying to undermine the very system that they were set up to do, right? Their roles and everything. So that's why I say, like, I kind of want to see this longer trial just to get them out in the open, getting them on the record, you know, parading them out and about. But at the same time, where does it hurt the president to have this long trial? Well, this long trial, what happens is you're distracting the president from doing his role, okay? You're distracting him from being the president. You got him and his lawyers all trying to figure out how to beat this fake impeachment thing that's going on, right? And they're hoping that it would stretch all the way to 2020, and with everybody concerned that Donald Trump might get impeached either or, they may not vote for him. People, let's stick together, all right? Let's get Donald Trump back in office 2020. Let's make sure that he's good to continue another 4 years, because what this man has done for the country is so much more than anyone could even possibly believe. You know, look at it. I mean, look at the facts. Right? Look at the lowest unemployment rate, you know, amongst blacks and Hispanics, and just overall, right? We're at a 50-year low. He's constantly breaking records and stuff like that. And see, that's another reason why he won, is because this man, you know, was going to shake things up, and that's what it is, right? It's him shaking things up, you know, going away from the norm. But I'm kind of worried about future presidents and future people after him, right? Because obviously when Donald Trump is gone, who we're going to get next is very concerning, right? But we don't know who we're going to get next, right? Are they going to come with the same kind of energy? Are they going to negate everything Donald Trump's done? You know, are things going to get better, or are things going to get worse? We don't know. But as far as this impeachment thing is going on, I mean, I seen the story on Fox where they said that people are talking less about it, right? People are getting less involved in this impeachment inquiry and this impeachment movement, because they don't believe that the Democrats are doing this correctly. They don't believe that they're doing it out of the concerns of the country, and they think that they're doing it solely for the dislike of this president. And to be honest, that's really what it is. It's the dislike of this president. Now, there's another. Yeah. Real quick, there's another thing that was going on YouTube that I got to catch up with later on. Last night is when I actually saw it. and that was about the whole Donald Trump team making that whole thing with the Avengers Gauntlet thing, right, from Thanos and shit. They put Donald Trump's head on Thanos' body or whatever, and he makes the Democrats fucking disappear. That was fucking hilarious. I thought that was fucking hilarious, right? But see, these Democrats have no sense of humor when it comes to talking about Democrats. And you can say it's the same way about when Democrats talk about Republicans, but they get away with it a lot further, right? It's almost like they get a pass to say what they want to say, and then we ignore it like, oh, it's just fucking Democrats. You know how they are. They fucking hate Republicans, this and that, right? But as soon as a Republican does it, he's immature, he's out of line, this and that, right? You know, where was your maturity when y'all made that fucking show about Donald Trump, right? The one that was showing on Netflix. Where y'all were talking all that shit about Donald Trump and his sons and stuff like that, right? And his wife and everything. And I remember that. It was called, I think it was like Our President Donald Trump or some shit like that, right? And had all the Republicans and everything standing in the office, and they're making fun of everybody. But with that, hold on one second. My finger's going away. God dang it. Okay. Now, with all that being said, they get all mad about it, right? I don't understand this shit. The fact that it's okay for you to do it, but as soon as a Republican does it, he's immature. Oh, so what? The Republicans are supposed to be the mature party? They're supposed to be the adults of these two parties? Because that's what it seems like. It seems like the Republicans are the adults of the government, and the Democrats are like the children of or I don't want to say children. They're more like the teenagers of this country, because they rebel for no fucking reason whatsoever. You know the worst thing to this country is a rebel without a cause. Right? And that is what a Democrat is. A Democrat is a rebel without a cause. He keeps fishing for a cause. He's fishing for something that will stick, right? They're fishing for something to fight for. You know, that's the worst kind of person, is a rebel without a cause, because they're fighting for no reason. They just want to fight. They just want aggression across the board. They want people engaging each other and killing each other and fighting each other and distracting each other from what's really important in the United States. Okay? So, I just want to say that people, we're voting for Donald Trump 2020. Okay? And one little side note is, I was told that Donald Trump doesn't have the Mexican vote. I don't know if you can see me because the sun is so damn bright. Okay, but they say Donald Trump doesn't have the Mexican vote because of the border wall. Right? I disagree with that. And the person that told me said, hey, well, only people that agree with Donald Trump because of the wall is the people who actually made it over here, and they're just trying to stop other people from getting over here now. No, that's not the issue. Okay? You know, they understand that nothing is worse to the Mexican community than illegal Mexicans, right? Right? Because you have to think about it. Okay, when these gang members from Mexico and stuff like that, these cartel members and stuff like that get here in the United States, they don't go tormenting the white community. They don't go tormenting the black community. You know what community they go tormenting? The Mexican community. Right? They go torment them. The same way that these black gangs go and torment the black community. Right? Why? You know, what I don't understand is why these gangs insist on tormenting their own communities. Right? These people are in the same freaking boat that you're in. But I don't know, right? I don't know why these gangs do what they do. I've never been a gang member. You know, maybe it's about the brotherhood. Maybe it's about fighting with other people just because you like having people beside you and stuff like that in a fight. I don't know, right? You know, that's what pretty much what fraternities are. Fraternities is like a gang for colleges. You know, that's what these the Democrats and Republicans are. They're like gangs for the government, right? You know, that's what the police is. The police is a gang for the government. You know, so you know everyone they want this brotherhood. You know, like in the military and stuff like that, right? But look at it though, right? Look at it, man. You know, I see that y'all want to be connected and whatnot, right? It's your upbringing or whatever the case may be. You know, it's hard out there for a pimp when he's trying to get the money for the rent. But yeah, I went there. but come on, guys, man. Let's stop fighting each other, man. I got a little distracted and everything, and you know, I'm gonna go ahead and end this right now with this little note, okay? Is that, look, if you're from the left, if you're from the right, look, we all want the same things, and I've told my kids this, okay? Everyone thinks they know what's best for us. The Democrats think they know what's best for us. The Republicans think they know what's best for us. See, the thing is we don't know what's best for us because we just don't know what we want. Right? As we grow and we change, our wants and needs change. Okay? When you were young, you weren't fighting for free health care. Maybe now, because it's at different times. But when you were younger, you weren't fighting for free health care, and you didn't care too much about Medicare for the old people, right? You didn't like them taking money out of your check for Medicare because you're not old. But come on, guys. Look, the only way that we're going to move forward in life is by letting go of the past and stop looking for handouts. Okay? We're all responsible for our own outcome, and come on, people, start taking responsibility for your actions. Okay? Now, you wouldn't have to keep seeing a doctor so much in some cases if you just take care of yourself a little bit better. Okay? You can afford to see the doctor more often if you would start saving money to go and see the doctors. If you know health is going to become a problem down the line, why aren't you saving for it the same way that you save for retirement and the same way that you save for children's college funds and stuff like that? You should start saving for your health. See, I didn't save for my health. So sometimes my stuff is a little all over the place. But you know what? I take responsibility for my own actions and my poor taking care of myself. So with all that being said, I hope y'all all have a nice day, okay? I'll see y'all next time. Bye.